Good evening. My name is Nico Benzari, and today I'm talking about three companies I analyzed for my investment project. First is going to be Toyota, second is going to be Microsoft, and third is going to be Porsche. I picked these three topics because they represent different industries, which are automotive, technology, and luxury, but they all share the same mindset of innovation, quality, and long term growth. I'll quickly break them down, what each company does, what makes them strong, and what I learned overall. So first, let's talk about Toyota Motor Corporation. Toyota built its reputation around reliability and smart innovation. They've dominated the hybrid market for years and are slowly expanding into fully electric vehicles. Their business model really focuses on efficiency and sustainability. I really enjoyed this topic because I currently work for Toyota as an acquisition manager purchasing used cars. Now, one thing I noticed in my research is how Toyota balances tradition with progress. They might not be the fastest to jump into trends like Tesla did, but when they move with precision. And what I mean by that is when they come out with these new models, when they really take the time and think about what they're putting out on the showroom floor, they're executing it flawlessly. A big strength for them is brand trust. Everyone knows Toyota builds cars that last. Their main challenge, though, is staying competitive as the industry shifts towards EVs. And overall, I think Toyota is built for the long game. They're not just making cars, they're creating a global strategy focused on clean energy and durability. Now, the next company I analyzed was Microsoft. Probably one of the best examples of a company that's constantly adapting with the whole AI research, just the internet in general. Microsoft is almost what I would say rules the world. They've evolved from being mainly a software company to being a leader in AI, cloud computing, and business tech. Tools like Microsoft 360 and Azure make them a part of everyday life for businesses and students everywhere. Their strengths is how well they've built an ecosystem, which puts everything into a huge ball of connection. So everything they have truly connects. But they have also faced tough competition from companies like Google and Apple, especially in AI and cloud services. I personally have an Apple iPhone, and I know that they've constantly been trying to beat each other in many aspects of AI, equation solving, stuff to do with what can help the average human, whether or not that's in school, work, and everyday life, whatever it is. And I think what's kept Microsoft strong is their ability to stay ahead of change instead of fighting new technology. They find ways to integrate it, and it's a great reminder of how flexibility and innovation keep a company relevant. Now, finally, let's take a look at Porsche. Porsche is all about luxury and performance. My favorite car being the GT3 RS. Beautiful car that is ready for the track, as well as when you take a seat in it, you feel the luxury. You feel the clicks in the paddle shifters. You feel the raw car, the raw feeling, as well as keeping it like a plush kind of luxury feeling. So in a sense, you're feeling like you get what you paid for. Now with Porsche, they've mastered the balance between staying true to their racing heritage and moving into future with electric models like the Taycan, whatever people call it. I call it the Taycan. What stands out to me about Porsche, though, is how they've kept their image exclusive while still adapting to global trends like sustainability. Their biggest strength is brand loyalty. Porsche isn't just a car, it's a statement. But their challenge is staying competitive as more luxury EV brands pop up. When you see a Porsche on the road, you don't think the same of it as you see a Toyota on the road. I think Porsche keeps their customer, their clientele close to them. I have family that own Porsches, and they've owned Porsches for years and years. It's not a thing that someone buys like a one-off and stops buying it after about a year or two. Now, still, they're investing heavily in tech, design, and sustainability, which shows they're thinking more long term, like any company should do. Porsche proves that luxury and innovation can go hand in hand. Now, to wrap it all up, putting all three together, Toyota, Microsoft, and Porsche, I noticed that success really comes down to one thing: innovation with purpose. Now, Toyota shows consistency, Microsoft shows adaptability, and Porsche shows how brand identity can drive value. What I learned from this project is that every great company understands where the world is going and moves before everyone else catches up. Each of these companies has a vision, and that's what makes them great investments and great examples of leadership in their industries. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Again, my name is Nico Benzari. I hope you guys all have a great day.